It is now time for our feature presentation. Spoiler warnings. Dwayne, we got our first review tonight. It's a 1966 Christmas special, How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
The greatest Christmas cartoon ever, The Grinch. TNT shows you how it was done with host Phil Hartman. Only on TNT. Watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas special TNT edition Thursday night at 8.
All right, Dwayne, you picked this one. What do you like about The Grinch, and what made you want to watch this one?
The Grinch is a classic. It's got Boris Karloff as the voice of the Grinch.
And the narrator.
And I just like this one because it's the Grinch.
Yes, Grinch. Dude, he was, indeed, a Grinch, a jerk, a mean one. I mean, boy, he wouldn't leave a crumb for a mouse. He was getting the ornaments, everything. He wasn't having none of that Christmas shit. Yes, this is a Christmas classic. Most people I know were born after this, so this has been in most people's lives. The whole life. This was directed. I don't know. Are you an animation fan?
A little bit.
So this was directed by Chuck Jones. You may know him. He worked on Tom and Jerry. He did lots of Looney Tunes, like the Wile E. Coyote stuff. He directed a lot of those. He is a very famous director of animations like that, and you can really tell that if you just knew Chuck Jones and didn't know he directed this, you can just tell it had his fingerprints all over it, just from the animation, the sound effects, just the way everything looked and sounded. Like you can just tell. I mean, that was one of the highlights for me, was like seeing one of the guys I really love his cartoons. So I was like, oh man, this is awesome. I can see his handiwork here. He made this Christmas classic. So that's just for you animation nerds out there. Chuck Jones, legendary animator. He directed this, and it's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't know if you remember some of those 60 Tom and Jerry shorts.
Yeah.
He made those. So really cool. The Grinch, again, played by Boris Karloff. Pretty metal. If you guys were seeing the 34, 35 Frankenstein?
31 or 33?
Whatever. Maybe 31, 33.
He was a Frankenstein and he was a mummy.
And the mummy. And I think he played Igor in Son of Frankenstein. Or
maybe one of them.
Yeah. Anyway, this guy, he played the Grinch. How cool is that? Really loved actually getting to see him talk and actually show his acting. Because normally he's just grumbling and walking around. It's still great, and you can still see those facial expressions, but it's kind of nice to get and see him here. Love the Grinch song. You know, a lot of this stuff was brand new. Like, me and you, we were born after, so we've known all this stuff our whole lives. But a lot of this was brand new because the book didn't have some of this stuff. I don't think it had the diss track against the Grinch in the book.
No.
It didn't have he added a lot of new elements, which was really cool. I used to watch this one every year. I haven't watched it in a long time, so it was really cool to get to revisit this. One caveat for me, it's a hard thing to complain about, but I was born in 1994. You know what that means, Dwayne?
Jim Carrey.
I love the Jim Carrey movie, and the whole time I was watching, I was like, oh, this is awesome. But I really, really want to watch the Jim Carrey one now. I mean, it's no offense to this one. This one came out first. But there's a better version of this. What do you think? Do you like the Jim Carrey movie?
No. No, 100% disagree with you. I grew up with this version of it, and nothing against Jim Carrey, nothing against other versions of this, nothing against extended versions, but this was the version I grew up with. This was the one I watched as a kid. This is the one that's got the nostalgia. This is the one that I love.
Well, I guess that's kind of cool. You're going to hear it from two different eras. The Jim Carrey one came out when I was like 7 or 8. So did you not like the Jim Carrey one?
I didn't like it as much as I like this.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess we're in two different boats. Now, I think both are amazing. I just slightly prefer the live action, but this one is definitely cute, charming. You know, it's only 20-something minutes long, so I mean, it's not going to hurt you to watch it. It's a fun watch. I really recommend watching it, especially during Christmas time. You know, and Chuck Jones doesn't hurt either. Dwayne, what's your thoughts on all this? And what's your thoughts on that diss track?
That's what I grew up on. You hear that diss track all the time in stores and everything.
Radio.
I just am a Boris Karloff fan, and then when I watched it, I just remember the dog Max.
Yeah.
And how he goes, Max. Boris Karloff. And then when he says, come on, Max, and they get ready to go and steal all the presents, Max thinks he's going for a ride. He jumps on the sleigh, all smiling, tail going, and not knowing that he's going to be pulling that sled to go get all the stuff from the Who's. So
yeah, Max, that was very charming. And I love some of the angles they have, like the scene where Grinch is watching down on Whoville and he's tapping his finger. And I think that was just an amazing shot. And I love another shot that I absolutely loved was when the Grinch was inside their house. The Who's house is stealing. He's slithering around like a snake. Yeah. I fucking love that. That was cool as shit. I don't know if that was in the. Remember if the snake part was in the book or not. I don't remember.
I don't remember. I just know I like it.
Yeah, and also, again, I know I said it a couple times, but that diss track's pretty mean. I'd probably put it right under Tupac's Fuck Your Bitch and the Click You Claim. It's probably right under that on my diss track list. Okay, I don't know if you know about a lot of this. Anyway, I mean, it's like it's like they're making a movie oh yeah, by the way, you suck dick, Mr. Grinch. They'll play the diss track a little bit. He'll keep doing stuff, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I forgot I hate this motherfucker. Eat my ass, Mr. Grinch." And they keep stopping playing it,
I don't remember any of that part.
Okay, well they didn't say "eat my ass."
Oh, okay.
Grinch, but I was giving an example.
Sure.
Well, what was your final thoughts and grade on this?
I really like this movie. Grew up on this one. This is the one that I prefer, and I love Max in it. I love the dog, the poor dog. Mm-hmm. He's sitting there and he gets all the sleigh roads over him. He's in the back of it looking. Grinch is looking where's my dog? He turns back and Max is just sitting there in the back of the sleigh, just tongue out hey, you're having a good time. I do enjoy the Grinch, and I think everybody should watch it at least once. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to give it a good old 7 sleigh rides out of 10.
All right, look, he did his own little thing there.
That's right. on the spot, too.
All right. Well, here are my pros and cons to the Grinch. My pros: the amazing work of Chuck Jones. Just an amazing Christmas classic that you should watch every year. It's very funny and witty, and there's a lot to go on in 20-something minutes. My cons: it's not my favorite rendition of the Grinch. It's probably right in the middle. So you got the Jim Carrey as top, this one is the middle, and then the newest Illuminati Benedict Cumberbatch version at the very bottom. Okay, guys, I'm giving How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the cartoon, I'm giving it 7 seasick crocodiles out of 10.
You're the Grinch!